In May of 2025, I was contacted by a new thunder crow witness revealing a compelling recent history of these birds sighted in and around the HOH rainforest on the Olympic Peninsula in western Washington state. Quote unquote, Marshall, whose identity I have validated but wishes to use a pseudonym, is a lifelong resident of Washington. He works for a large manufacturer and is a part time mining prospector. In 2016, Marshall was looking to purchase a retirement property that offers solitude amongst the beauty of nature. Skipping ahead, let's see. At about 1 p.m., Marshall walked around a blind corner on the trail and stopped in his tracks when he saw something shocking and inexplicable. Perched atop a large 10-foot tall cedar stump that stood along the trail, an aged remnant of the forest's periodic harvesting with two springboard notches cut into its trunk and a blue huckleberry bush growing at the base, was the largest bird he had ever seen. Quote, its back was to me, and this thing was big, said Marshall. An average country boy who knows his animals and is familiar with all the large birds seen in Washington, Marshall knew this wasn't a bald eagle, the California brown pelican, or the turkey vultures that arrive in the summertime. I could tell you one thing. It was not any of those birds, he said. It looked just like a giant raven. I was 15 feet away from this bird. It turned its head, and I saw a red slash under its eye. There were tufts of feathers behind its beak, just like a raven would normally have, and the blackest eyes I've ever looked into. Editor's note, the feathers on the beak were likely rictal bristles, which are morphologically similar to mammalian whiskers. The enormous bird stood more than 4 feet tall, with folded wings that stuck up above its body, giving it a hunched appearance. The bird stared at Marshall for a breathless moment, then turned its head and spread out its wings, revealing a stunning 12-foot spread that rivaled the greatest recorded wingspan among Andean condors, the largest birds of prey in the world, which also stand around 4 feet tall. The bird ascended from the stump, quote, and every time those wings flapped, they compressed the air with a deep whoosh, said Marshall. About 10 flaps, and it coasted over the treetops and out of sight.